turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
Continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Your intervention is urgently needed now, Ohaneze tells retired generals of Igbo extraction. The Apex Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Igbo Worldwide, yes, the youth wing, talking about Ohaneze Youth, yes, Youth Council, yes, Ohaneze Igbo Youth Council, OYC, yes, they have called on Igbo retired generals. They say they should intervene in the prolonged incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Speaking to newsmen at Abuja, yes, on Friday, 25th of November 2022, shortly after the launching of a book titled Rough Road to Peace, which was authored by General Chika Dibia Obiako at the National Defense College in Nigeria, FCT Abuja. The national president of Ohaneze Youth Council, Comrade Ibayaka Oibayaka, said that he recounted that the perils of the Nigerian nation since 1996 till death. Yes, he regretted that peace has apparently eluded Nigeria as a result of injustice and marginalization against Biafrans and the Igbo in general. That's what he said. Ibayaka said, look, there is no shortcut to peace except through justice, fairness, and equity among the various ethnic nationalities. Yes. So he said, look, he said about the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, that the federal government has kept in detention, illegally for long now. Ibayaka said, look, he said, Onyendu represents justice, or rather injustice. He represents the injustice against Ndibo since 57 years. According to him, such injustice and marginalization sprung up from the agitations of Mazab and IPOB and other self-determination groups in the Biafra territory. And so he said, Lieutenant General Obiako should mobilize all other retired military generals of the Igbo extraction, and they should work collaboratively to ensure that the president of Ohaneze Igbo, Dr. George Obiozo, they work in tandem with him to procure a lasting solution to the protracted incarceration of Onyendu. Yes, he expressed utter dissatisfaction over the seemingly failure of Igbo elders in inculcating sound discipline in the youths. He said this has resulted in the latter taken to enforce their freedom in spite of all oddities. He said, now it is time for these army generals, retired army generals, to come together to do something. And we are saying, are they to do something now? Since the incarceration of Onyendu, the elders, aside from few ones who has been speaking vehemently against what the president of Nigeria has been doing, majority of them has gone moribund. They has gone comatose. They are not saying anything. That's why the wife of the former warlord, former Biafran hero, yes, who defended the people of the Southeast, the Biafrans, not just Southeast, the old Eastern region, with his last blood. Talking about Dim Chukwuemeka. The wife said, look, that he's remembering that the Southeast are remembering, Dim Chukwuemeka. Because since Nnamdi Kanu is in detention facility, the Igbos are looking for those who can speak against this injustice, and no one is being cited. No one is being cited. So it seems the Igbos are in lack of quality leaders and leadership. Aside from elder statesman who just joined his ancestors of late, talking about Chief Mbazili Kameji, of the blessed memory, who else is old then and weak and feeble, yet he was trying to ensure that things goes well in his own region. But there are people who are supposed to be in their prime, who are supposed to, have the capacity and wherewithal to speak up against this injustice. They have been mute, they have been keeping quiet. They are seeking for political patronage. Yes, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the APC and the PDP to elevate them. So that is it. So can the army generals come together now? It's a big question. The Ohaneze Youth Council has called on them to rally support for Onyenduma's Nnamdi Kanu. Are they going to listen? Are they going to chicken in or chicken out like others? The Igbos are not cowards. They are not. Yes, that is why other regions have never taken the Igbo people for granted. If not in recent time, that we have the black sheep of the family, moving around, going to Abuja to collect peanuts, enrich themselves at the detriment of their own people. Those who take their own welfare, their personal welfare, more than the public good or the welfare of the general populace, the well-being of the common people. Yes, there are those who have been going to Abuja, perambulating around the corridors of power, looting the resources of the people. Most of them has been given or awarded contracts for road rehabilitation, reconstruction in the zone, and the money has gone down the drain. They have pocketed it into their private estates, and they are leaders. So these people are not the people that will say something. And such a time like this, when morality, integrity supposed to come in the open, and these people lack those things. They have no morality, they have no integrity, and so what do you expect? So it's unfortunate. The living is remembering the dead, because those who are entrusted with authorities are not behaving well. Yes, that's why people remember the living. They remember the dead, I beg your pardon, because the living is not living up to expectation. Yes, we remember Dim Chukwuemeka. At this time, Onyendu is incarcerated. Even after court judgment, directive, declaration, affirmation, verdict, and what have you, the federal government remained adamant, intransigent to the laws of the land. No one, these people are not saying anything apart from just few persons. With due respect to them, just few persons who have added their voice, or in one way or the other, lended their voice to it. And so that is it. So Ohaneze Youth Council said, Army generals, those who are from Igbo, retired, please come and speak out. Don't be like that stone that was thrown into the ocean or waters, and it will now go to the belly of the water. Yes, it will now sink down to the water belly. So it shouldn't be like that. It should come up. Nigeria is a country where all of us has equal opportunity, equal rights. Enforce your own first. Demand for it. Don't chicken out. Don't sit on the fence. Don't be lukewarm. That is it. All you do is demanding the right of the Biafrans, the right of the Igbos. Vehemently. Yes, he's demanding it, but he's doing that in accordance with the laid-down rules. He's demanding it, within the ambit of international laws, and even the ambit of the laws within the country. Yes, and that is it.